Hey everyone, Nebulous Dungeon here again, bringing you part 36 of my Deus Ex Human Revolution Foxes with the Hounds playthrough. In this video, I am going to show you how to get to the members of Meagan's team. You'll also see that I leave out all the conversations that you have with the team members once you find them, and I also leave out the cutscenes. Figured, you just need to know how to get to them, and then once you get to them, you guys can watch the conversations with them for yourselves. Now, in this video, I just wanted to talk less about the gameplay and more about another topic. And the topic that I wanted to discuss was why I ultimately respect Wings of Redemption both as a YouTuber and as a human being. Now, this is the 36th video I've made for this series, and I know it's taken me like 14 months just to get this far with this series. And I have amassed maybe 35 subscribers. I don't quite recall the exact count. But I've amassed about 35 subscribers on this channel in 14 months. So, I can understand, well, I know it's very different because Wings has a relatively large channel in comparison to my own. But I can understand where the frustration with not growing comes from and not getting views comes from when you feel like you've put in a lot of effort into your videos and what you produce. But to go one step further than that and go beyond the whole making videos thing, I can understand Wings when he vents to Twitter, or he makes a video just venting and just basically voicing his concerns with where his channel is going and things like that. And I can respect that and I can understand that, because on top of wanting to be successful and wanting to grow, I can also understand how difficult it is to try to put your heart and energy and effort into trying to do something and do it well, and really bring enjoyment to other people and entertainment to other people, and just to have those people basically shit on your efforts and just be complete assholes for no real reason other than because they just feel like being that kind of person. And I also understand what it's like to sit in front of a computer screen for 40, 60, 80 hours a week, because that's the kind of job I have. I have a job where I sit in front of my computer and basically I'm a tech support guy. So for a company that provides website templates for people to build their own websites. And my job is to answer emails and phone calls from people wanting help with building their websites. And oftentimes when we tell people we can't do something, it's legitimately because it would either take far too much programming or reprogramming of our sites to be able to help them to get them what they want, or it's because it's even if it is a good idea and it's something that conceivably we should be able to do, we wouldn't be able to because of how much time we have invested in other projects. But that's beside the point. On top of trying to please people that can never be pleased and will always find something to complain about no matter what. It's like you tell someone they're gonna get a blowjob from Kim Kardashian and they're like, fuck that, I wanted a blowjob from Courtney. It's like, dude, you're getting a blowjob from a Kardashian. Maybe that's not the best example. Maybe nobody wants that. But you understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, we can't offer you exactly what you want, but we can get you pretty damn close, and that's the best we can do. And there's just still, these people just still bitch about that shit. And it's so frustrating. And I see that, that's a lot of the same thing with Wings' videos in his channel. He asks for feedback, and either people don't give him feedback or they give him, bad feedback. And, I definitely understand where the frustration comes in. And I also understand, with the sedentary lifestyle of sitting in front of a computer all day, it's very hard to stay active and exercise and lose weight, because I can say that before I started doing the job that I'm doing now, I weighed about 210, 215 easy, and I was in pretty decent shape. But when I started doing this job, I gained about 60 to 70 pounds in the course of like 6 months, and that's just like horrendous to think about, And I've been stuck on that 285 number, 285, 290 number for like the last 2 years. And, again, with this type of job, sitting at a desk all day, it's very, very, very difficult to find a way to be active and get exercise when you're also, trying to make money. And, on top of that, I'm in an office, in a 10 by 10 square room, similar to Wings, for 8, 10, 12 hours a day working, and basically the only interaction that we have with people are people that are going to complain or bitch or just be complete assholes for no reason, for no discernible reason. And I can completely understand why Wings just gets fed up some days and just feels like, there are just some days where he's just like, what, fuck it, I can't fucking do this anymore, and so, like I said, I completely relate to it and understand it and respect it. And, maybe I'm crazy for trying to do this YouTube game and trying to make this my quote-unquote job and make money from this and have this be my source of income. Even knowing all the strife that some YouTubers go through. But it's better to be able to, for me anyway, it would be better for me to be able to have a job and a source of income where if people do give negative feedback, or if people do just act like complete asshats, I have the ability to say, yo, fuck you, don't ever come near me or contact me ever again, and not get fired for it, and still maintain my job and my income. And to get back to the point of, just being in a room sitting at a desk all day, it's very lonely too. It's a very solitary lifestyle, and I can, like I said, I can absolutely relate to, just, getting depressed and upset and sad from sitting in a room alone by yourself all day with only interacting with, people that are pretty much idiots. And human beings by nature are social creatures. We're social animals, and we need to interact with one another and be around one another to have just healthy lifestyles and be happy and just be, I guess, what's the word, to feel connected as a part of society, I guess is what I'm looking for. And it's very, and again, it's very hard to do that when you spend up to 12 hours a day sitting at a computer chair looking at a computer screen. And like I said, it's just very difficult to deal with, and that's why, like, whenever I do see people that are just being disrespectful to Wings, or calling them fat ass, or just basically just treating them like shit, and it's just it bothers me on a personal level too, because you know, it's like they're saying the exact same thing to me about me, because I see, I I think Wings and I are very similar. We're both very, from what I gather, you know, Wings is a pretty sensitive guy, and I'm right in that same boat. You know, I'm also sensitive, and probably overly sensitive to a fault at times, kind of like Wings is at times. So, you know, again, it's it's one of those things where I respect the man, because I've actually walked a mile in his shoes, and I continue to walk pretty much in the same shoes as him. And if you don't get the metaphor, then just go away. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say on the topic. And I know I kind of was all over the place, and sorry, I just have really severe just ADD, and it just happens. And so I don't know if Wings, if you do watch this, I know you get like 40,000. You probably get like thousands of requests a day, or hundreds of requests a day for you to watch people's videos. I don't even want you to like the video. I just want you to know, man, I feel you. I feel like I'm in the same boat as you. Excuse me. Even though you know, we're both on different levels as far as this YouTube thing. Just know that I know it's like to work a job where people don't appreciate the effort that you put in to try to make them happy and to entertain them, and for them to get enjoyment out of the things you do specifically to help them. And yeah, man, I like I said, I'm with you. So that's about gonna wrap up the video, I suppose. And let me know what you guys think of Wings. I know there are a lot of people that, regardless, are gonna hate him, and they're gonna have their own reasons. And if your reason is because he's a camper and that's the only kind of play style that he plays on Call of Duty, then you're just a fucking idiot, and you're not worth anybody's time anyway. So, but yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, peace.